What's going on, everybody? Dialerix TV back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing a recent trade that was just made by the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers just traded Rajon Rondo to the Cleveland Cavaliers to replace Ricky Rubio, who just suffered an excruciating injury, a horrifying injury, and now he's out. So Rajon Rondo will come in to replace him. Um, from what I hear, that is that Rajon Rondo is coming in to have a leadership role, because he has that veteran experience, he has that championship experience and that championship mentality that he's going to carry over to the young players over there with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who I believe have the fifth seed right now. Incredible team right now, and they're just having fun. They're competing at a very high level. I heard they're more physical now. I haven't really got a chance to watch their games, but I know how much of a valuable asset Rajon Rondo is because of his extremely high basketball IQ. Has a brilliant mind in terms of basketball. He's like a player coach, and he could see the floor. I say he see the floor in 3D. Great at creating for others. Great at putting players in their spot. Great in the pick and roll. He could do numerous things, like great at getting to the basket when you need a shot the most. He's improved his 3-point shot. I was watching Undisputed this morning, and Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless were having a debate about Rajon Rondo's contribution, and it almost seemed as though Shannon Sharp was trying to diminish and discredit Rajon Rondo and what he brought to that championship team and his contribution to the Lakers winning that championship. And oftentimes you see a lot of LeBron James fans do that because they feel as though you're trying to take credit away from LeBron. They don't never want to give Anthony Davis his props for what he did in that bubble and that championship. They don't want to. They feel like if you giving Rajon Rondo too much credit, you're taking away from what LeBron James did. And also, it was crazy how Shannon Sharp was going at when they was having a debate, because Kevin Durant had made a comment about how he doesn't like Skip Bayless after Skip Bayless went on Twitter and made a rant about how impressive Kevin Durant was. I can't remember what team he played, but I think he went off for like 50. And when he went for 50, he went on Twitter, was like, "Oh, look how impressive! Look at what Kevin Durant is doing. This is phenomenal." But you watch LeBron James. So Shannon Sharp was like, "Well, you don't know the relationship that these players have," and he was coming to LeBron's defense because you trying to tear down one player to build up the next, right? But these players are friends. They shouldn't do that. They should, they come to their defense, blah, blah, blah. They shouldn't, you should never tear down. Why you have to tear down one player? But this is something that LeBron James lovers are known for doing. They're tear down Michael Jordan and the previous legends and what they accomplished just to build up LeBron James. I can't even give my top 10 and who I believe is the top 10 of all times, top 10 greatest players of all time. And I may not have LeBron James in my top 10. Or I made a comment a few weeks ago on a post, on a video where I said that, with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are two of the greatest players of my era that I got to witness. And Kobe Bryant, I said. So the content creator who posted the video, he going to come to my under my comment section and say, "Well, what about LeBron James? How dare you disrespect LeBron James?" Why can't I just, this is who I like. This is my opinion. This is who I choose to support. This is greatness to me. I didn't never say that LeBron James I never said he wasn't great. But this is my opinion. This is who I believe is great. I don't need you to. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. I get sidetracked sometimes. But Rajon Rondo, to me, they bring in a valuable asset, and he's going to come over there and he's going to help those young guys. And I think that especially once they get to the playoffs, I could see that. I could see Rajon Rondo carrying them deep into the playoffs, and I think Colin Sexton could possibly be back during that time. And this team is really going to. He's really going to help them. And Shannon Sharp was trying to say he's too old, but when it comes to Rondo, with age, he's getting better with time because he never really truly had athleticism or all this explosiveness, but he always used his mind to be able to um, facilitate and do great things, to be a great player. He's always known for his mind and, creating for others or whatnot. Even with Chris Paul can't do the things that he used to do in his prime, but as he's getting older, he's being able to find a way to adjust to be able to still be at an elite level and still win at the same time. So as far as like trade grades and things like that, I would give this trade, I think it's a D. It's not really that impressive. I don't understand why it was breaking news. Like it was just some blockbuster trade or some blockbuster deal. You see this all over. And I get it. We the Los Angeles Lakers. So us making any deal is going to be huge news. But this to me was just something small. It says Rondo is excited about the chance to play a bigger role with the emerging Cavs team. And Rajon Rondo has pretty much played for every team at this point. But I think that he's going to help. I think this is a great replacement. Rubio has improved his three-point shot tremendously. However, you're not going to be able to replace that. But Rajon Rondo's veteran experience and what he can bring to the table is going to be incredible. As far as like Darius Garland, I think you can go down my archives. I was high on Darius Garland before a lot of people were Darius Garland because he's NBA ready now. I knew how great he was, his 3-point ability, and you know, he was somebody that could be brought in to do incredible things for the Lakers. But from what I hear, Austin Reeves is back, and he's also to me is a great addition. I think that the Lakers could possibly trade for Jeremy Grant, and they probably trade Russell Westbrook for Jeremy Grant. But I think that this is a no-win situation for the Lakers because you bring in these young guys, and LeBron James is really not good at helping to develop the young guys, as you've seen with Brandon Ingram. You see how Brandon Ingram struggled. You seen how Lonzo Ball struggled. And he's not going to be great with these young guys. So what's going to end up happening is they're going to end up blaming the front office, blaming everybody except for LeBron James, because LeBron James, the way he, in the LeBron James system, it's hard for players to develop and flourish and, be able to prove themselves in a sense. LeBron James is going to be in a position where he's going to have to still carry young guys. So you're losing more veteran experience. I think it should be a balance. They should be cutting Carmelo Anthony. And they should be cutting a lot of these older players, DeAndre Jordan and a lot of these other guys, because these guys are old. But you also need a balance as well. So keep some of the old guys, but keep some new guys as well. As far as Denzel Valentine, I would like for the Lakers to wait to see if LeBron James would enjoy playing with Denzel Valentine because he's a really great 3-point shooter. So we don't know if he's given another opportunity and put in this Lakers system how great he can be. But at the same time, I don't know if there's enough room to, include him and Stanley Johnson. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like this move? I think that the Lakers lost, but at the same time, they still were able to make up. I would give this trade a D, in my honest opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, subscribe. I'm out.